I'm gonna be talking about Severance season 2 episode 1, particularly about Helly, R, and what's up. There's gonna be some spoilers, so if you don't want to watch this, turn away now. But
In here is a lie. You here?
I do think that it's not Helly R, it's Helena Eagan now. And the thing is, there's a lot of theories, right? When she hugs Mark and she's, shocked, or like she doesn't know what to do really. There's a lot that can go either way, that she is Helly or Helena. What makes me think that she's not actually Helly R isn't to do specifically with her, but more so to do with Lumen. The reason I say that is because all of the changes Lumen made, right? They got rid of the break room. They got rid of the camera. They're trying to make it seem like a lot better place to work. And they're not doing that because of the employees. They don't care about that. They're doing that because Helena Eagan is there, and they want to make it seem like it's a great place to work, so she doesn't end up being like, maybe these people were right. Maybe my innie was correct. Like when Cobell got fired because, Helly tried to hurt herself. It wasn't because an employee was there and hurt themselves. And that's not the reason she didn't tell. She didn't tell because that was Helena. If it was any other employee, she would have called them and told customer service, but they wouldn't tell anyone on the outside world. The reason it was a big deal is because it was an Eagan. Like right here is very subtle that she's acting like some transformation happens. She's shocked to like, why is this guy hugging me? And then another point is, okay, she lies about the night gardener. A lot of people were saying that's not an indication. It could be two things, right? Why did she lie? She doesn't want to tell the group that what she saw on the outside was she was an Eagan. Which can go both ways. When she is talking to Mark and she said the outies are in, like she kind of snapped at him, the outies and innies are not the same person. That can go either way. Like maybe she was hiding the fact that, she feels ashamed on the outside that she actually is an Eagan. So it can go in that way, or it can go the opposite way, because we know Helena definitely hates Helly. They showed that in the first season. Another thing is when they were talking and Milchek's like, there's no security cameras in here, right? You guys don't have to pack in a sardine. And she's like, there's no microphones. We can just chat up in here. Very suspicious, because Helly was not like that. Helly would have been like, she didn't believe a word those people were telling her. So that's another reason that makes me think. Also, the security camera being gone. They don't need a security camera if they have a spy on the inside, which all three other members trust. I like how Irving saw the lie right away. He was like, a night gardener? Like right as soon as she said it, like. But another thing that I think is gonna happen, here's my theory on that thing, is slow. Like first, obviously she's a spy, right? The whole concept of the show, my thinking is that like eventually, slowly but surely, she's gonna see what Lumen really is on the inside, because she's been brainwashed her whole life to think it's this great, amazing thing that's happening and that's taking place. She's slowly but surely gonna see that it's not, and that it's like slowly she'll come around and turn on them. Like the whole thing, innies and outies are so different, but Helena's gonna actually be on the side of Helly by the time the season 2 ends. That's my opinion. Another reason I believe it is Helena instead of Helly is because when Helly was talking to Mrs. Coble, she's like, you don't understand. She's like, you're not gonna suffer, but your friends are. So that means Helly's done with, she's not going to be Helly anymore. That's going to be done. It's going to be Helena. But the three people are still going to be severed. If you watch the trailer too, I feel like there's a correlation between the dark blue and the light blue balloons. I feel like when you see Helena in the dark blue, or you see the character in the dark blue, it's Helena. When you see her in the light blue, it's actually Helly. I don't feel like it was 5 months, so I feel like Milchek and them trained her in a short period of time, and I felt like that video they showed it to her before, but they showed it to her again as a way to recap what happened as her time as Helly R. Why else would they show them kissing in that little cartoon video? My theory is that it's Helena, not Helly, and that So now, why would she say everything here is a lie? Helly already knew that everything here was a lie, but Helena didn't, right? So my theory is that slowly but surely she finds out that everything is a lie and that innies and outies are actually more alike than she thinks. She actually starts agreeing with Helly R, and what she does is she tells everyone that she's Helena, and then they go and flip the switch because she knows that's a possibility. So she's telling her, "You fear me."
We fear no one.
I feel like we'll see a parallel between Helena and Helly. Like we'll see what happened at the end of season 1 to her. It looks like she could be trapped down there. I don't think that's what happened. They're just showing what happened at the end of season 1 and 2, but who knows. So I'm gonna be talking about Severance season 2 episode